Bro, are you freaking kidding me? I literally filmed this entire video and I forgot to press record. Just a disclaimer, I don't actually hate Camila anymore. Like, honestly, it was just the mindset that I had being in the toxic environment of Stan Twitter and Stan life. And she's obviously grown from her past, and I've obviously grown from that experience, and I just wish her the best of luck. I have no ill feelings towards her anymore. She's killing the game right now. Like, she has some great songs out. She's killing it on the charts, so I wish her the best. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Kai and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, it's just going to be a little bit of a story time. So I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of a background and leading up to what you guys really want to know. So late 2014, early 2015, I was coming out of my One Direction phase, and I had actually a One Direction fan account. So my friend, who I actually met through Stan Twitter and Stan Life, I guess, actually met Fifth Harmony, and so I asked her to tell me all about them. I had seen Camila on my timeline, so she was my favorite already, and she was actually the only one that I liked, but that really didn't last long. So my friend told me about Fifth Harmony, and I was like, oh my god, I'm never gonna learn how to spell Lauren's last name. Little did I know I would know how to spell that within like 3 days of standing. My love for Camila only lasted about 2 days. Like, I had started watching the Awesomeness TV takeovers, and I actually fell in love with Lauren. You got to see, and I fell in love with all of them, but Lauren had actually become my favorite because you got to see little personality, you got to see their quirks and their humor and stuff like that. It's like what really made them connect to you, you know? So January 2015, when I started my fan account, learn.jerky, it was a cringy start. Like, I would literally Photoshop bags of jerky and make it Fifth Harmony related. I was a Cameron shipper at the time, so I would literally make things that was like, ooh, Cameron flavor, and I would change the ingredients and it would be like 100% real, and it was so dumb. Who let me continue this? And then my profile picture was literally pieces of jerky with Lauren's face in a little circle on them. And I had this for a while, and people really loved my page, and I was so confused. So August 2015, I actually got to meet Fifth Harmony, and at the time it was a group meet and greet, so I had a bunch of people that I didn't know in it. So they all wanted to stand next to Lauren, and I wanted to stand next to Lauren, but I was not about to compete with 2 other girls to stand next to her. So I actually stood next to Allie. So I got to hug Allie, and then I hugged Dinah, and then Normani, and then Lauren. And then as I was going to hug Camila, I accidentally stepped on her toe. Mind you, I was still OT5 at the time. Like, I had no bad things. I only wanna do bad things to you towards any of them. So I was going in for the hug, I stepped on her toe and I pulled back, and I was like, oh my god, I am so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. And Camila was like, oh honey, don't worry, it's fine. And I go in to hug her again, but actually security had rushed us out of there, so I never got to hug Camila. And later on, when I was OT4, I was like, haha, I never got to hug the snake, and I never got infected or anything, and some dumb stuff like that. Now, December 2015 rolls around, and that's when I Know What You Did Last Summer has started to like be in the works. And that's when I started to dislike Camila. Like, I did not want any of them to go out and break out and do their solo thing. Like, even though they all started as a solo artist, I wanted them to be together. Like, at one point I even had my bio, I was like, I stand a group, not a wannabe solo artist. But yeah, late 2015, Camila was actually my least favorite. So now what you've all been waiting for. So when Work From Home came out, Camila had posted a picture from the music video, and so I commented, are you wearing green to let out your inner snake? And I actually got a block from that. And at the time I was like, haha, she had to have seen my bio to block me. Because at the time I had a bio that said 5H is made up of land and sea. I think I'll stick to land because I'm feeling a little seasick. But honestly, I feel like you can just swipe on the thing and press like block or something. So I don't actually think she saw my page. And then a few months later, I got blocked again. This block I actually feel really bad about. Like, she didn't deserve it, and it was actually really mean of me to say. One of 2 things got me blocked. So I tweeted a picture of Camila from Coachella, and I said, oh, how can someone be so pretty but have such an ugly personality? but I never tagged her or anything, but somehow people found it, like her fans found it, and they got attention towards me. Or I posted at Camila Cabello, I think you should join this, and it was like, I can't sing, X Factor musical, and that actually caught me a block, but I was also blocked by her mom. So I feel like it was her mom that blocked me and not actually Camila, because it was at the time when Camila's mom had access to her Twitter and was like blocking people from it. Now, the third block, it wasn't really intended to be malicious. I posted a video and picture comparing Camila's reaction to when I Know What You Did Last Summer went platinum versus when Worth It went multi-platinum. And it was just, she was more excited about I Know What You Did Last Summer than she was about Fifth Harmony. And I wasn't about it because she was acting like a solo artist, and I didn't like it at all. Like, she would just post her cropped photos and barely attend like any group things. This is Charlie. He's like 16 weeks old. So when Camila had left the group, so December 2016, I just remember that I was just laying in my bed scrolling through Twitter, and then the Fifth Harmony band account just posted that iconic tweet, and I remember reading it, and I had like tears of joy streaming down my face, and it was honestly, I feel like it was like the best day of my life. I was saying, oh, this is the best Christmas gift or whatever. And I remember I instantly went live on Learn Jerky, and I was saying my reaction, and people had already known how I felt about Camila because I had posted about it a few times. And that's actually how Harmonies, the Stan account that I have now, was born. And then I was a fan for like a few more months, and then they actually broke up, and I was in college, so I didn't have time to be on Stan Twitter anymore. But yeah, if you know me from my Stan Twitter or my Stan Instagram, like, let me know, because I feel like that was like a century ago. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want, you can subscribe for more. I know I have more stories about like who has me blocked, because I was such a troll. And yeah, so turn on your post notifications if you like. Leave a comment down below if you want to hate, because I hated on Camila. Go for it.